Everybody, we are back. We are at it again with another one of those other ones. Ghostfire, episode 9, 10th Street Kingpin. And we are live.
Right. Welcome everybody back to Ghostfire. We're gonna continue on where we left off last week. We guys just fought Extus, eliminated him from destroying Strixhaven on the plane of Arcabios, where you guys were mysteriously transported, where you woke up inside of a some kind of university infirmary. You guys hear some horse trotting outside, and you hear someone yelling. You guys make your way outside to the intersection between the rooms that you are staying in.
Um, so like how much would I have picked up not having been knocked out?
So you were kind of in and out of consciousness, but you did see around you, like when you were traveling through wherever you were going, seemingly you went inside of the snarl, and then you seen this bright flash of white, and you just seen like around you, it looked like trees and like all kinds of wilderness stuff was passing by you, but it was strange. Like it felt like a dream, and it looked like where you guys were heading, you were going through trees and stuff like that. It didn't seem real.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like Avro would have been highly focused on that part of it being, part of his nature. And like the fact that we went through a snarl, if he has latched onto that as how we got to where we're at, he's super duper interested. It's like this is like that's his whole life's work. It's like, how did we do that? Like, I know that they're conscious, but they can take us places. Like, the fuck?
For sure, for sure. So you guys meet outside in this like almost garden area between the sections of the infirmary, where you see a dwarven man standing in silver and blue armor, holding out a glowing blue scroll. As you guys look at him, he must be the new crew.
Is he talking? Is he talking to us?
Obviously, he's talking about us.
Well, we are.
Are you Ghostfire? Is this Ghostfire?
Oh, excuse me. Pleasantries. Right. Says, my name is Dornil Noblepike. I am a paladin guard of the Azorius Senate and a Ghostfire member. Much like yourselves now.
We are best in class. It's a pleasure.
Oh, I guess we got recruited.
Recruited
Yes.
to
So-
where?
After we have spent, like, are we all fully recovered from after us puking our guts out that drank that potion last session?
You are, yeah.
Okay.
What
That's
happened
good.
to the
We have you guys
school?
to thank for saving us from Strixhaven.
Not me specifically, but yes, we took you out of Strixhaven. Forgot to mention, it must be confusing for you all. This is Ravnica. Welcome to your new home for now.
Fucking
We traveled
cities.
to another plane.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
This is not like anything I've ever seen.
What happened to the school?
Says, well, it was being attacked by the Auric organization, which we were keeping our eye on. You guys managed to take them out quite nicely. We seen an opportunity as the influx of the snarl was happening to come in and grab you while we could.
So, as the outcome is unknown, then?
Well, I think they'll be just fine. I haven't heard word from my leadership. But
I mean, there was that big demon thing that was, like, right above us.
I punched it in the mouth. Its jaw is very soft.
You may have punched it, but I've yet to see you take something down and kill it, literally.
No, I killed the boar. I do not like to kill things that can think. Well, I also killed the other one.
You did? Oh wait, I was out cold, so I didn't see it literally. But I'll take your word
It's
for it.
just- Well, he was not a human anymore by my standards.
Says, well,
He's an animal.
we didn't get much chance to look above ground when we came and got you, but it's good to see that you guys are okay. You've all been knocked out for like a week.
So, except for the random amount of puking, which
There was a lot of that.
yes,
You guys made your own decisions.
hey, it's probably what saved our asses and yours.
Yeah, I cannot deny it. But I would never. I'd rather die.
Well, anyway, we have new orders from Coalition. We need to place you all into guilds. But to do that, we'll have to prove your worth to the different guild leaders.
Fuck him.
Oh goody. More proving our self-worth. Like we didn't do that for the last 4 years out of school.
I, for one, am anxious to prove myself.
Why is it important that we join these guilds?
Yeah, what's the point?
Well, you see, in Ravnica, this place is controlled by 10 different guilds. They are all held together by what they call the Guild Pack, the Living Guild Pack nowadays. It's what keeps us from murdering each other. But the Ghostfire Coalition, they see their goals as higher than the meaningless qualms on Ravnica. They are here to save the multiverse from turmoil. And that's where you guys come in.
Nini!
So should we not just make the 11th guild?
Well, you see, the guild pack
What up,
only
Dylan?
works between the 10 guilds that be. They've been here for centuries.
How large are these guilds?
Backwater.
Well, they're sprawled all across the city of Ravnica, layered on top of each other, live in this confined space. They like to get a little angsty sometimes.
I understand that.
I
Angsty
bet
is
you
my
do.
thing.
So, does any of this look familiar to when he hears he's in Ravnica?
I'm doing pretty good.
From where you're at, no.
We're starting a whole new
No, this
chapter of
looks
this baby here.
Pretty new. You know you're in the university, you just can't quite remember what it's called.
Pretty new.
What was that?
You cut out super bad there.
Yeah.
He said it makes sense, but it has been decades.
Right. You definitely recognize the tall spires that shoot out from all the buildings around you. Definitely know you're in Ravnica.
Enough to confirm he's here, but not necessarily know where he's at.
Exactly. Yeah. He says, well, like I said, this must be confusing. Is there any more questions before we move on to these orders?
Yeah, are we just, like, what are these guilds, what exactly in the 10 guilds are there? Or is that in our orders? Which, by the way, I hate taking.
Right. As well, the 10 guilds, we have the Azoria Senate, which I am a part of. There's the Golgari Swarm. They live deep underground in the sewers. They've created their own city down there. We have the Orzhov Syndicate. They're pretty fancy. They hold the banks of Ravnica. They also provide such services as loans and life insurance if you're interested. But I would be wary about taking them up on their offers. We have the Azorius, myself, that we're a part of. We create the laws. We are the lawmakers and guards of the city. We have the Boros Legion. They are the would-be army of Ravnica. They seek to preserve the peace between the guilds, albeit in rather unpeaceful manners. Um, we have the House Demir. Not much is known about them. We're not even sure if they exist, but there is several agents that work in the shadows to undermine the guild pack. We have the Izzet League. It's our group of engineers. They're a little crazy for my taste, but they like to try different experiments over, mainly in the Precinct 6. We have the Simic Combine, which is home to here in the 5th Precinct, where they like to merge nature and technology into these weird hybrids. They cause a lot of trouble across the city. We have the Ghoul clans. They are a clan of barbaric people that stay outside of the city. They want to preserve what's left of nature and go back to the way things were. Yeah, those are pretty much the. Oh, we also have the Selesnya. It's a group of elves, loxodons, all kinds of creatures. They seek the same thing as the Gruul clans, but they're more peaceful about their approach.
A lot of them sound very boring. However, I do like that chaos one.
Right, the cult of Rakdos. They are a group of performers and hedonists that just seek to live out life as they see fit. They serve the archdemon named Rakdos.
I call dibs on that one. Don't you all think that? Not
That
that one's mine.
that very does sound like you, Una.
These group, they seem to be lacking in a drive.
Yes,
The purpose is great, but their executions.
You see, they follow the strongest. They're very nomadic and barbaric. They follow the strongest leader, whom of which has proved himself currently is Borgarismos. He's the one-eyed cyclops that plunges them into destruction.
Is he a bad?
Hard to say. I guess it's all subjective. The Azorius don't much like him.
Innocents?
What was that?
Does he kill innocents?
If they stand in his way, I suppose he would.
Interesting. No plans.
You said one of them has like an underground thing going?
Yes, the Golgari, they live deep within the ruins of the old city, in the sewers. They seek to play with the balance of life and death. They see fascination in the cycle of life.
That's interesting.
Check, that sounds so like you.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, Una. Does this mean we're all gonna go apart?
I hope not. I'm sorry, but I'm kind of gonna slightly attach to you. Not enough to still call you a friend, but
are you sure? Are you sure?
That is what friends are. You know that.
You're all acquaintances that I just happen to get stuck with all the time.
Oh, whatever you say.
Well, I might tell you not to get too caught up in the happenings of Ravnica. Your places here are much greater. They span across the multiverse.
So what? We're here temporarily?
So that answers it.
Perhaps the ghost, the founder of the Ghostfire, Ugin, the Elder Dragon. He doesn't show up much, but he does give his orders to the founders of the organization. He has selected all of you from your respective homes placed you through a series of trials in Strixhaven to see if you have what it takes to save the multiverse.
I passed all my
So-
classes at Strixhaven.
So he's
He
the
did.
motherfucker that made me come in to join a school at fucking 36.
Did you learn anything?
Yes, I have learned quite a bit. But that is not the point I was making.
I'd say it was successful. Ugin has his ways.
All right. I cannot deny it, and I am still not happy about it.
Hey,
You know, I don't think you would ever be happy after all, as long as there is buildings around you.
Well, that's a fair assessment.
hey,
I cannot deny that either.
Runner, what are you thinking?
I'm not sure yet. I think I'd like to learn more about how things work. Maybe is it?
It seems pretty cool too.
I'm actually kind of interested in this Ghostfire thing, though. You said, what was the name of that dragon that you mentioned?
Ugin. They call him the Spirit Dragon.
I found a journal in Strixhaven that had his name in it.
So,
Very
what
interesting.
do they involve versus being a spirit dragon? Like the dragon of dreams, dragon of life itself is a spirit. It encompasses a large portion.
Well, there's not much known about Ugin himself, but we know he resides at his home on the meditation plane, wherever that might be.
Why do I got a feeling one day we are going to meet this guy, dragon or whatever?
I mean, I hope so. I've never met a dragon before.
These rule
Well,
clans.
you might be interested in Izzet then. The guildmaster over there is Niv Mizzet. He's also a very powerful dragon.
Oh, that's interesting.
These
Alright.
are
This is the
rule
place I wanna
clans.
go.
They are natural or assumably.
What's that?
We said the Gruul clans. He's basically asking him like, so he's just inquiring further into the Gruul clans, why are they doing what they're doing? Because he's read about them before, and he knows that's not what their original doctrine was. Like he's like, why are they doing what they're doing now if their doctrine was to like bring people back to nature? Why are they just destroying cities? He's like, what the fuck? Like, that's not what they. I was interested in them. Now I'm just suspect.
Well, they're anarchists. They have to show that they're not okay with the structure of the city. I guess that's the only way they can make their statement.
What about the Celestia, Avril?
Well, uh, they seem to have a very fixed sense on how nature should be taken, and which, as you may know, nature does not take to a fixed sense. I find their very teachings flawed.
All right,
Well,
looks like
maybe
this
you
guy
can
did learn something.
unteach them.
Sorry, what was that?
Maybe you can unteach them. Best way to learn out something, if you don't like something and you want to change it, you get in there and you influence yourself.
Huh.
Why do you think I caused so much fucking chaos in the Bibliothèque?
I mean, if that one
Hey.
word was might makes right, then really you just got to become the most mighty to make what you want right.
See, I like where your head's at. This is what I'm thinking. Celestia, good idea. Not bad. Ideals, cute. Gruul, fantastic idea. Perfect. To reunite nature with our current state of affairs. Could be perfect. But doing it in a militaristic way, no. We would never get the scientists on board. I believe that there's a better way. If there's a way I could influence their decisions, I would love it.
Where did
Then
I
we
go?
could make a truly perfect.
There I am.
because that's like fully Avril's background. He is one with nature, but understands humanity. So like he knows what humans are capable of, which is he got distance from it during this last few sessions because he had just been living out in the middle of nowhere doing his own thing. And now he's like, oh, yeah, people, they're a problem. Focus on that a little bit. So yeah, he is gonna focus on Gruel Clan and try to bring them back to their original ways of one with nature among society versus the destroy society aspect.
Dornil speaks up. He says, "Well, to get into these guilds first, we must show what you guys are worth."
I'm worth a lot.
I would say we all were quite pretty.
We
Or
can
else
do a
you would
shit ton
be
of
here.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we did call ourselves best in class back at Strixhaven.
Yeah, I guess that would depend on the metrics you're using to judge us.
Mm.
I'm pretty sweet no matter what way you look at me. That's just me, though. I don't know.
All right, you believe whatever you want.
But if it was a long jump contest,
Well, then I would use my gust and jump and push myself as far as I could go.
I still feel like I could have.
Well, you probably could. You have way longer legs than me.
That is an accurate fact.
Take it
I can
easy,
always
Wiz.
see if
Appreciate
I can
you.
get the giant, giant elk out of my bag of tricks here and, have you ride its back there. You win a jumping contest every time.
See? It's all about the tools you use.
So, are we allowed to help each other get into our respective guilds?
Says, "Well, of course, the Ghostfire." I should preface by saying, not to mention that you are in this organization. To the guilds, they probably wouldn't like that very much. But you guys will be working for a greater cause. The reason we are having you infiltrate the guilds is to something's going on in Ravnica. We're not sure what it is exactly, but pieces are moving, and we feel like there's a threat to the city as a whole. We need you guys to figure out what's going on.
Well, I'm good at finding things that are not supposed to be there. Figuring out why they are there, I'm fantastic at, but I can tell you what shouldn't be where.
Working towards a common goal? It could cause some chaos along the way, I'm in.
Yeah, you guys see that Blackwell's not there anymore, and Dornell says, "Where's the lanky fellow?"
He's really weird.
He likes to do a lot of things himself. Keeps to himself, too.
Very useful, though.
Well,
In his tight bench.
Any pinch.
he said,
Slight pinch, tight pinch, like an average-sized pinch.
Look, I just know he kept me from dying on the first day of fucking school.
I died of.
Yes, you did, and this was hilarious. After you came to.
says, "Well, suppose you'll have to fill him in later on the mission. We've heard
I'll message him later or something.
we've heard rumors about an escaped convict that's recently broke free of Sawtooth Prison. I have a contact for you to meet there. There's another member of the Azorius to meet outside of the prison at dusk. He hands you a map with a location marked on it.
Convict charged with?
What's that?
What is the convict charged with?
Yeah, what the fuck did he do?
So Ravnica is not a school.
Well, Brinko
Ravnica is a plane of existence
he's
in
a goblin gang leader.
like Magic
He's
the Gathering.
tried to sow discord between
And
all
it is
factions, the guilds
basically a giant
for a long time.
planet-sized
He's been
city.
pinned up for a while, but recently he broke free.
And we just got here, so I don't know too
do you want
much
him dead
about
or
it.
alive if we find him?
We were in Strixhaven, which is a plane
it not
that
matter?
is centered around a
He
magic
says
school.
preferably alive. I believe the contact will have more information about specifics.
All right.
Preferably.
Preferably alive.
I
Great.
do know
So
that
I can't
Ravnica
roast him.
is ran by these
I'm no fan
guilds
of goblins.
that we're kind of talking about right now. But yeah.
Right.
Who knows how important the use of his arms are?
Yeah, Strixhaven was a lot of fun.
Okay, I'll show you what you see here. Blackwell.
I would really like to play a whole game in Strixhaven. I'd like to play that whole module all the way through.
That's a big demon. Oh no, I'm going to die to that.
Well, he was weird.
He was weird, and he was our friend.
Oh
Alright,
no,
that
did he
covers
just get
everything.
squished?
So how long are we going to do this?
Well, obviously we gotta go talk to this guy at dusk outside of a prison.
I'm down.
I've never been to a prison before. This could be interesting.
I've been there once or twice. Trust me, not as fun as it sounds.
It doesn't.
Which side of the parts were you on?
It doesn't sound fun at all.
I have a question for Nietzsche, like for Nietzsche, not directed to Nietzsche. So we know the Ghostfire guys didn't like the Orc guys. Does he have any reaction at all to Nietzsche being in that armor?
Not really, no. Like he definitely noticed, but he
Good luck with that physics homework.
Didn't really pay it too much mind.
I did.
I'll
be happy to talk to you more about it on the Discord.
So yeah, that's what you see there, Blackwell. So yeah, he says you'll meet with a Vidalcan named Nasis Vane. He'll be your contact to lead you through what you need to accomplish. Yeah, if there's no more questions, I'll be on my way. I have to get back to stuff.
Okay, so just real quick, wanting to just run this across you. Okay, don't mention that we are in the Ghostfire, which we didn't sign up for, technically. And we'll have to go get this convict guy who might be causing disruption within the guilds.
Pretty much sums it up.
Okay. Doesn't sound as fun as I thought it was when we first brought this up, but okay, yeah, I'm down. I get the kick ass either way.
Right. He starts to roll up the scroll, and he lets out a whistle. The horse comes running up, and he hops on the back, and he says, if you need anything else, like I said, Jornil, that's your service.
One question.
Yeah.
Horse.
No.
All right.
He starts to trot off.
I think we'll eventually buy you a horse if you really want one.
Well, I mean, it's no harm in asking. Pretty horse.
Oh, I have an idea. And Una pulls out her bag of tricks and sees if she can get her deer to appear. Her giant elk.
Okay.
Damn!
So
it's a panther.
Well, I know where to look for you guys.
Look for Una and her fucking panther.
So where do you guys head to next?
Stick with the group. He has no real opinions as to what they should do now. A little bit
We
more.
gotta wait till dusk.
caught off guard. He's in the middle of the city. That he doesn't really like cities in general.
Well,
I want to get more of these Ghostfire guys. So if they need me to prove myself so that I can be worth more and get more answers, then I'm down for that.
I should have asked what was more about this Ghostfire thing because I keep hearing it, but it's like, okay, so it's the coalition to protect the multiverse, and now we're getting charged with that job for them.
It's strange. It's like from what I was reading in this journal, it sounds like it's an energy of some sort, some kind of magic that people can draw on, but at the same time, it also references this dragon, and it also apparently it's a coalition of people or an organization of some sort. All at the same time. I don't know how.
The energy part definitely sparks Avril. He's like,
It seems to be all these things at once,
like,
kind of sharing a name, and I don't understand how they're connected yet, and that's what I want to find out.
he's like, well, that kind of ties directly into what he's like spent his entire life trying to figure out. It's strange energies are those things that we don't understand. And he knows at this point in time. I'll actually clarify with DM. Does Avril know that we went through a snarl, or that we were in direct contact with a snarl before we got to where we're at now, just because of his interaction with snarls?
From what you saw, absolutely.
Yeah. So he's like, well, we went through a snarl. That's what happened, how we got here. And so, like, that whole statement that you made is 100% accurate to why he's so interested in it. It's like, these people not only met at the snarl that he was interested in, but then transported them through it to wherever they're at. And he's been studying snarls. All this is just wild. Like,
from my readings, well, as we learned at Strixhaven, mana falls into these different color groups, right? There's red, blue, white, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
The Ghostfire seems to be connected to some kind of mana with no color. That's the references I keep getting are a mana with no color, and they keep referencing it as Ghost Fire.
That's Ghost in it. Well,
I'll pull out the journal. It's by a planeswalker named Narset from another plane.
Also written in Draconic.
Yeah, I was actually, would I have been able to
I know Draconic
knowledge or like solidify that this is an actual mana that is like not understood? Because like being, I legitimately dive into snarls regularly. Would him describing a mana that doesn't make sense in the regular mana pool make sense to my character? Like, he's like, yeah, there is this one. It doesn't really make any sense.
Go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Okay, cool. Hey, first roll of the night, baby. Can I have advantage on it for free because of no reason? It was worth it.
I'll put the inspiration music.
What's that?
Can we toss our student dice on there? Huh?
Nope.
We're out of that boat.
Do I still have my squishy mascot?
You do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you woke up in your infirmary rooms where all your supplies was next to you.
Sweet.
That you previously owned.
It's about my pennant.
So
Luna, by the way, does understand Draconic and is her languages, so she would be able to read that journal, wouldn't she?
She would. I'll get back here just a second. So,
it's fine. I just wanted to clarify.
So, Avril, you know that snarls specifically are specific to the plane of Arcavios, from what you've gathered. But as far as other planes go, most of their mana source comes from what they call ley lines. So ley lines are magic energy that run through lines across the plane. They are pretty much effectively the same thing as the snarl on most planes.
Okay. So from my plane and then also from Strixhaven, that was basically like it was my plane what a snarl is, and then Strixhaven I got there and it was a bit different. And then now we're here where it's leyline based and it's just like, oh, all right, I guess they just put the snarls in a line.
So,
Like
so from your plane, the Maelstrom was this basically storm of mana that just happened, and that's what
Yeah.
flooded the plane. So the snarls, from what you researched, are places where the planes that existed beforehand and crashed into each other, were those connected. That's what shot out their
got it.
lines of energy. These are actually spread across the structure of the plane. That's how
Okay,
it
so
should function.
like ours, like where I'm from, is more like a primordial, like like collision of energy, and this is more like a state, like what a snarl would look like if it reached a like stable state.
Correct. Yeah, this is the stable version of a snarl, basically.
Got it. So even more interesting for him, but in entirely different ways. Like now he's just like we have baby snarls, like so. Yeah, it's just lots of questions for him. That's what it comes down to.
That's for sure. So, with that related to your what you're trying to get some insight on, I actually forgot the question. I'm sorry. Forgot what you were asking.
If that's because of me, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, I don't really remember exactly.
Yeah, I remember. You were asking if there was a colorless mana in the snarl.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just saying from in character, one of the attributes to unlock is way late in my leveling phase. That's purple.
Yeah.
So is it the same as purple mana? Have I seen something like this before, or is it something that I've never seen? It's like something that doesn't make sense.
I don't think snarls colorless. It's just all the colors.
Right. Yeah, so the snarl or the maelstrom would be all the colors combined. Oh, snarl specifically are two colors combined. But the maelstrom is all the colors, whereas the colorless mana you haven't actually seen before.
Okay, so this is something that even like that's kind of where I was getting at. It's something so like this is even like me having lived like basically inside a snarl or inside the maelstrom, which is all the mana known that we know, and he doesn't recognize. That's like it's wild. Like he's like, what? No, hold on. That's not it. What are you talking about? Like that's oh shit. That is okay. Well, here we are. It's just like he doesn't get it. Like he wouldn't have seen that before. Therefore, it's something not even familiar to his like the structure of the universe is new for him personally. It's something different to this point specifically. So like he's like, well, that's crazy. That doesn't
right.
Make sense.
Okay, so I guess I could just say, you check. You see several sewer grates around, but none of them are quite big enough for you to fit inside.
Okay.
You guys have entered the plaza of the school. You see several students going on about their day to day. Go ahead and roll perception checks for me from everybody but Black.
Blacks.
Oh God, Una! What the hell?
It's a new place.
This place is so new.
Runners.
Yeah,
Okay,
Admiral
Admiral's got his eyes on
plays just in a very different way than everybody else does. He's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
So Una and Nichek, you look around, you see the fascinating spires and domes that just span as far as you can see. It's wondrous to take in.
Everything looks so pretty.
Runner and Admiral, you see the same things, but you focus onto one peak right above the school. There's one spire that hangs up very high, and you see a tall, lanky ball of hospital garments
Oh,
waving about in the wind.
do you guys see that? And I'll point toward him. How the hell did he get up there?
I don't ask
That's-
how he gets anywhere.
Yo,
I
How-
wonder what's underneath all them bandages in the first place.
We know
So,
it's under this band's giant glowing light that hurts you if you get too close to it.
yeah.
Well,
How-
that, yes, but like, there's got to be something under that light, you know? Because whatever,
I
there's
mean,
light, there's darkness. Just
He did pull an item out of his face one time. That was interesting.
he's always pulling shit out of his face. It's weird.
He pulled a lot of ropes out of his face for sure.
Yeah, look it up.
So,
I get roped so many times.
he's very stranded right now. What
It's fitting that I know rope trick now.
Una's just gonna yell up, Blackwell, what the fuck?
So from how high you are up, Blackwell, you see like Una's hair starting to turn to fire. She's like pointing towards you. We can't make out what she's saying.
Let me see.
Imagine if it was like, are they coming up? No.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like motion on my ears, like I can't hear you.
I don't think he can hear you, Una.
She yells even louder.
I was saying, yeah, louder. Try that.
Ow! Stop! Stop!
I
Oh,
can
okay.
project. I was on stage for 4 years.
That's-
Crying out
Yeah,
loud.
but like I'm standing right here. I used to be like under your mouth.
Yeah.
Now I'm closer, and it's like, can you just
Yeah.
warn me next time or something? Like I'll stand
Oh,
behind
alright.
you. You know.
You see
You're
that the
shorter than me, so technically my voice should go over your
That's-
head, not through it.
Well, it reverberates behind the mask. I don't know.
Yeah, why are you still wearing that piece of shit garbage?
Hey,
I was
hey,
using this off already.
hey! This is not a piece of garbage. It is a beautiful piece of arcane wonder, and I like it.
I miss when you used to be the cute kid in the group.
I like use my Dragon Marks disguise self and just give myself like a baby face,
okay.
That'll do.
like with a little curly Q hair on top.
This
Just-
is why I
Got the
have
one
no idea
tooth.
what you
Yeah.
actually look like anymore.
You guys notice that the students have kind of stopped in their tracks after all the yelling. They're kind of staring at you guys.
Fuck off!
Luna just flips him off like, what the fuck you looking at?
Is this what you want? Is this better for you?
It'll do.
So you seen one of the students was coming up to give you a hug, but got a middle finger and a lot of yelling to their face, and she just ran off.
Hey, you want to see a magic trick?
Fuck off!
How far down is it?
It's like a good 60 feet or so.
All right, I want to jump, and then after 30 feet, use Misty Step the rest of the way.
Okay.
Can I try to catch him?
Sure.
Hang on. I might have something here. Damn it, it would cost me a spell slot. I'm gonna do it. I'll just cast Featherfall on him.
I still want to catch him.
Okay.
I got a range of 60 feet on that Featherfall, so.
So you hit him with you see Avril run up to the base of the school. He's like running up like he's gonna catch him. You zap him with a feather fall. He starts to fall pretty slowly, but then about 30 feet off the ground, Avril, you're getting ready for it. You're like, yes, this is it. And then you see like a poof of smoke, and then you turn around behind you, and Blackwell's just standing, towering over you.
I just like keep my arms out and I like turn towards him and I like keep my arms out and then I'm like, I had to. Now, where the fuck are we?
We're apparently in this school, and these people want to be friendly to us, and obviously we just put up the reputation that we don't want anything to do with anybody.
Wait, hold up. We're in a new school now, so we're in a whole new school. Did we just lose all of our grades? Did we gain new grades? Or we are now just, are we graduating? Like, what is going on here?
Okay, we did graduate before.
If this is extra credit, I would be very mad.
Just because we're on a campus doesn't mean we're in a school.
Yes, we're on a campus of all places. But anyways.
Oh, I mean,
I believe we're attending this campus either. I believe that we're meant to be going and joining other groups around the city.
No, yes, but don't we need to go meet somebody at like the prison?
Do we know?
Vein?
Do we know where the prison is?
Yes.
Yeah, we got the map.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let me show you guys here.
Here's the plan. I'll go up, be like, hey, I think you're a bitch.
So,
if you win,
Una probably wouldn't.
And then boom, I win. And there we are.
So I will return in one moment. I'm going to head to my room. I'm going to grab all my things because I don't think I would have carried that per se. And then I will be ready to proceed to the prison.
Intermixed with your things, Runner, you see a piece of paper. And I will show
while he's doing that, he's doing that,
You're cutting out super bad, and no, can't hear you.
I hear it. While he's doing that,
okay. I was waiting for somebody to say something, but then like nobody said anything. So,
well, yeah. You were talking.
So while he's running off to go do that, I want to do the thing I sent you a message, but instead of disguising as that person, I want to look like the
what do you want to look like?
And he's good.
Kind of cut it out there at the end.
There's a pretty sweet diploma.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hello.
What did you want to look like?
Oh, Onyx. So it's Professor Ox.
Oh.
Nice.
Looks like I got my diploma.
Yeah, so need check you're looking around, like talking to the group. You turn back and you see the love of your life standing before you.
Can I do an investigation to see if I see that it is in fact not her?
Yeah, you can have advantage.
Okay.
You spent a lot of time looking at that figure.
God damn it.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, you're so distracted. You're just like, oh Jesus, oh god, she's here? Oh shit, my hair. Oh god, what have I done with my hair? I can't even see my hair. I have a mask. I've been working on this mustache, the real one, not the fake one, but like, yeah.
I look like a baby right now.
The spark
is gonna sit there and pet her panther and just watch this happen.
The spark in your eye definitely ignites for a solid like 5 seconds before you realize the flowers on her dress aren't quite where Professor Onyx would have had them.
You don't
know that.
You don't smell. You don't smell like Professor Onyx, imposter. You look like her though.
I just offer him a beer.
A what?
A beer.
A beer?
A beer.
Professor
I
Onyx.
pulled an alchemy jug. I have a bunch of beer right now.
I mean, thank you. And I
Obviously,
let Pestachu drink it.
Avril is very down.
Yeah, you got 3 frat boys as you're handing these out. Black Lodge, just saw your message. Sorry.
Yo.
Okay.
3
I
frat
mean,
boys
it
come up.
works out for like where I was.
Yeah, they run up like, hey man, can I get one of those?
Yeah, I'm definitely selling to them.
Okay. They are rummaging around their coin purses. They pull together a total of 6 copper as they buy 3
All right.
beer cups from you.
Yeah, it was 3 full pints beer.
Yep. They down it real quick before, like, standing in front of you as they rush off to class.
I got the feeling
I
that's
did
going to
not
bite
take their
us in the
IDs.
Little hair on the
Nope.
dog.
That's going to bite
Or
us in the ass
French
later. But hey, we got to go to prison at some point.
You didn't check my ID either.
We know how old you are.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do we even know the legal age of drinking in Ravnica? Is there even a legal age of drinking? Can anybody like?
I'm sure Pestachu's totally legal.
This place feels like flawless.
Guys didn't ask those questions from the lawmaker himself.
and Una doesn't care because, well, she's Una.
So, is there anything you guys wanted to check out or anything before you head off to the prison? You guys got a full day ahead of you.
Una would definitely go to the store and get some new threads because obviously her Prismari garb is not ideal for this area anymore. So she's gonna go freaking clothes shopping.
Okay.
I would like to take a short rest outside the store while Una goes shopping so I can recharge my disguised self and not be a baby anymore.
Is anyone else going to the shopping market, or you guys got something else you want to do?
I don't really need anything. I'm still just really want to find these people, but we got to do the thing first.
Well, we're
Yeah.
killing time until the thing. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
like thinking about the thing. So he doesn't have a whole lot of money. He's not really focused on spending on anything. He also hunts for himself, so he's not really focused on food or anything. So he's just keeping an eye on the surrounding area. He will be looking out for any snarls.
Yeah.
Sort.
All right. I got
Doesn't
2
care if
rounds.
it's accurate.
Okay. So you guys make your way over here.
Should I not have the Strixhaven Initiate feat anymore?
No, you can go ahead and take that off.
Okay.
All right. So you guys kind of meander around the city. You guys have a map now, so you can see where there would be a shopping district. It takes a few hours to get there, traversing through the city, but you guys make your way to through an alleyway, or not an alleyway, but like a street through Ravnica, and you see several signs for businesses to the left and right. From where you guys are standing now, you see some stables over to the right, an archery shop to the left. You see another looks like herbalist shop over to the left up there, and a tavern right over to the right from where you guys are located.
After Una gets clothes, she wants to go to that herbalist shop.
Um,
Can I look for some food?
you can, yeah. There's a restaurant side of the tavern here, and there's a drinking part on the other side.
Yeah, I just want to get a little snack for Pestachu and me while I chill, while everybody does some shopping.
So, I think you guys can see inside of there now. If I'm not mistaken. You see a clothes and blacksmith shop over to your left, Una.
Ooh.
Me checking Pest2, you're inside of the tavern. Hopefully you guys can
Perfect.
see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Were the rest of you guys want to head somewhere specific or just hanging out?
Um,
Yeah, I guess I'm just hanging out. I don't have anything.
I want to look at the horses.
Okay.
Oh, I still have my panther out too.
You do.
I guess I'll just see if I can find somebody just to kind of ask some questions about Ravnica and just get like, I mean, the player understand the very basic ways that a large city would work, but runner does not. So I think I would just go find somebody to just kind of ask those mundane questions.
Okay. Let me.
Like I have an understanding of how like currency works and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know how lodging works. I don't know how like a lot of these things work as far as the way it would be handled in this particular place. So I guess I would just want to come up with an RP reason why my character would know that going forward.
Okay. So I will tell you off the bat that you learn that there is another form of currency here. They have what they call zibs and xenos, which are currency notes from Orzhov. See what else can find out. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, runner. Ooh.
Nailed it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the only thing you're able to really pick up with your perception check is you hear one of the
Not a
people
damn
around
thing.
the street you're in. He's talking to one of the store owners here on the right side. He says, "You hear that Krinko escaped. Perhaps we should close up shop for the night. You never know when he might be coming back over here."
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's about all you can pick up from here. Let's see, anything else I get? Other than that, I think you would probably learn the rest of the information from Dornil. So, yeah. So Una, you walk in. There's a shopkeep behind the table there. It's a halfling man. So, Customers, what can I do for you?
I'm new in town, and and I do a little spin, and go. My clothes got a little ruined, and I need something really nice, but not too nice. Something, because I like things on fire, so I don't want it to be loosey, but I need something, and it needs to be purple. And I kind of describe the outfit I want, which looks similar to the new character look that Una has.
Okay. He kind of scrummages around. He throws up several suits of armor onto the table. Like, that's not quite right.
No, no armor, just clothing.
He sets on top of the table a few dresses, of varying degrees of niceness to them. He sets out 3 that are different shades of purple. There's a kind of torn, tattered one. There's like a pretty decently used one, and then a pretty nice one, like fancy enough to be for like some minor event or something.
How much for all 3?
3, let's see, 7, 5 gold.
5 gold, and she picks up the one that's obviously been worn, and she's going to hang on, where is it? And she's going to use distort value to make it look even shabbier. You'll think 5 gold for these 3 dresses, and this really, really ragged one.
Yes, I don't want to hurt you for your penny, but suppose I could take 3.
All right,
nice.
gold for each. The hands 3 gold.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you. And she will take them, and she's like, I'm gonna have to piece these pieces of shit together. But she says it after she leaves the store.
Okay. So, Nietzsche, you walk into a pretty nice restaurant. They have soups, sandwiches, and muttons. What are you ordering? I'll get you a menu here, actually.
I would like a soup and a sandwich and a mutton.
One of each. Okay.
That there is something I wanted to ask you checked.
And I would like to find the shadiest corner and just post up with like Pestachu on my lap.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
So I sit right next to the fireplace.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Double natural ones. What the fuck?
So they will charge you see. So they give you a roast stuffed leg of lamb with mint sauce for 3 copper.
Okay.
A honey glazed carrots and parsnip soup for 3 copper. And a chicken liver sandwich for 2 copper.
I just give him 1 gold and say to keep the change.
Okay. Thank you for your patronage. the waiter brings over a nice glass of heron wine to go with it.
I offer Pestachu whatever one he wants most, and then eat the rest.
Pestachu has a fine taste, and he goes straight for the mutton, the leg of lamb.
It's a good choice, Pestachu. That one looks really good.
Yeah, he just devours the whole thing in like a couple bites.
Next time you're getting the soup.
He just kind of like looks down, and he's just gnawing on the bone of the mutton chop.
Good boy. Good boy.
You hear a rumor around the tavern. Say, I hear Crinkle came here last week after he broke out and already killed someone. And the other one that he's talking to slaps him back, and he's like, "The you buffoon. He didn't escape till last night."
I'm sorry, did you guys say somebody was murdered here?
He's just drunk. He tells his stories. Don't pay him any attention.
Oh, sure. Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Yeah, let's get these rolls out of the way.
Yeah, you're not really sure what these guys know or don't know. They just seem to be like commoners on the street.
It's pretty good mutton, huh, guys?
And he just chugs down his ale that he has, and he's not even eating mutton. He's eating a sandwich.
How many people are in the tavern?
Probably count about 13 heads in there.
So
Not super good.
would it be like 2 gold to buy everybody a pint? 3, 4, 5?
Let's see.
How many people are in the tavern?
About 13, so
Question.
sure. 4 gold is the answer. What was that, Blackwell?
There was something I wanted to ask Nee. Can I walk in there after him?
You sure can. Was there anything you wanted to do at the stables while you were there?
I was just looking at the horses. I was just messing around.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm walking in after Pestachu was eating the mutton and he's talked to those guys, I want to approach him because I assume he's really easy to see sitting next to the fireplace.
Yeah.
And ask him if he'd like to take off the mask to eat his food.
Oh no, it's fine. I got soup.
Bringing that up, is he able to temporarily take off the armor and still level it up, or does it like reset or what?
Well,
Don't
he can.
touch my armor, Blackwell.
Yeah. He definitely looks like he hasn't taken it off at all since you've seen him with it on. But he does have a mouth hole where he can pour some soup in.
I get prestidigitated twice a week. I don't know where I'm going to do that here. Maybe Runner can do it for me.
That sounds so wrong.
I don't have prestidigitation anymore, so I can't do it for him.
As I like bite into my sandwich and like a glob spills onto my shirt, I just pick Pestachu up and like he just like licks it off, and then I set him down. See, everything's fine.
Blackwood just kind of like looks at him just completely dumbfounded. And if I hear that he wants to buy everybody a pint, I'll just kind of leave him the alchemy jug.
Oh,
Okay.
what's this?
Enough beer for you and your friends.
Enough beer for me. Oh well, I mean, it's just me and you in here.
The
I kind of point around the bar.
you hear the as everybody's taking their rounds of drinks, everybody's kind of partying now. You hear the live band in the corner. They're really kicking up the pace now. The the barkeep comes over to you and sets down a cup of Dwarven ale. They call it a Carcon, and he says, "From the band," and he sets it next to you, and you check.
So I would pick Pesachu up, put him on my shoulder, and just gonna go take the closest open seat to the band, and just kind of like tap my foot to whatever they're playing.
Okay. Yeah, you see the one on the lute. He's definitely taking notice of you, but he keeps playing.
I just raise my glass up and give him a nod.
Yeah, he keeps playing as he like kind of smiles towards you. So it is getting close to sundown now.
Is he cute?
Go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Not really.
Friend zoning that guy.
Una did want to make a quick stop at the herbalist to pick up some herbs to possibly make some new poisons, since she has a poison kit.
Okay. Yeah. You walk in, and there's a lady sitting at a table, kind of blending up a potion. Uh, Welcome to Nogler's shop. Can I help you?
Hi. I don't know why I went to Haley's voice there. Yes, I would like to get some herbs for some for making some, potions. Also, by any chance, could you like identify this? And she will pull out the possible minor poison potion she made and put it on the table. I don't know what it does. I made it and it kind of went. Meh.
Okay. Um, let's see. Um, Go ahead and roll me a d20.
All right. Decent. So 12. I've had this in my bag for a couple of sessions now. All it is minor poison with a question mark.
Okay. So it looks. She takes a look at it and she kind of swirls it around. Um, she says that this is a vial of. Poor. I'll put that into the chat for you.
Okay, because yeah, it sounded like you cut out for a second. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a poison apple right there.
hell yeah.
Yes, it is. All right. As far as ingredients, he says, "Well, what are you trying to make?"
So I'm hanging around with a group of friends. I like to occasionally pull pranks. So I'm thinking of something that might give someone, a little bit of a vomit effect occasionally. Maybe get them to be a little sick or maybe a little drowsy, like they need to take a nap, things like that.
Okay.
That was very honest.
That was
Normally
kissing the
somebody would be like,
sympathizing friends.
normally somebody would be like, yo, I got that
Nobody's
problem.
around Una, so nobody heard her say it.
So she pulls together some mushrooms. Says, "Oh, this dear is Amanita cap. These can incapacitate your foes if you mix them right. You just need a little bit of cactus juice." And she pulls over a bowl with a leaf of cactus sticking in, and it's just got this green liquid.
Ooh.
Says,
Okay.
I can give you 2 of these for and the cactus juice for 1 gold.
Done.
She kind of puts them inside of a bag and then gives you a little bit of a potion bottle for the cactus juice.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, come back and see me anytime.
Oh, trust me, I'll be visiting you a little more often. Thank you. Oh, what was your name?
Nagra.
Nagra? My name is Luna. Fire alert. Get used to it. You'll probably be hearing it at some point. Or somebody screaming at for it.
Returning customers.
I want to prep a spell for when Una comes out of that shop.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What are you prepping?
Large reduce.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you step outside and are washed over with this magical essence. Is she enlarged or reduced?
Well, it's a con save first, if she's unwilling. And if she's willing, if she fails or she's willing, it's large.
She would be unwilling.
Okay. Go ahead and make that con save.
Nice try.
Wow.
These are really good.
Nope.
I have a very high constitution, dude. I got a +7 on that.
People are
Got to,
watching.
you're sorcerer.
Yeah, so you wash her over with your magical effect and nothing seems to happen.
Okay, who did that?
I just pointed at Avril.
Avril? What the fuck were you trying to pull?
He's not actually here right now.
I point at Blackwell.
Can I do an insight check to see which one did it?
Sure.
Which one of you fuckers did it?
Go ahead and roll a deception, Blackwell.
I'm lagging really bad.
Oh, good.
Damn it!
You're probably runner from all the things.
Una walks up, goes.
I mean, Blackwell said it was Avril.
It's true.
It's true.
I just tried to narc Blackwell out.
Una just kind of glares like, you two are on my list, you know.
Damn it, Blackwell, how did you pull me into this?
All right, so it is getting to be about sundown now. Did you guys want to head towards the prison, or was there something else you wanted to do?
Was I able to get my short rest in?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, ready to go. Let's go. We finally started rolling good.
Yeah.
Do we get to keep and use our primers from Strixhaven, or are they
Yes, you
back
do.
at school? Okay, cool.
Okay. So,
Oh shit! It didn't save on my notes what I bought at the herbalist.
it was Amanita cap. We'll put that on there.
Okay.
Extras.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm putting it in my notes so when I work with my poison kit at some point, I want to get proficient at it at one point, but
Mob actually looking up ingredients for poisons.
I did. I'm gonna see if this works. I don't know if it will, but no, sure didn't.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
I was able to click it.
Well, that's good. Okay. No, still didn't work. Oh well. Anyway, I'll just move this over here. So you guys arrive at the Sawtooth Prison. Okay, so you at the point of time you find yourself gathered outside of the front door of the functional and unremarkable Sawtooth Prison. Light rain begins to patter on the cobblestones as the sun sets behind the spires and towers of the city. You see a male Vidalkin in well-tailored clothes approach your group from around the side of the prison. His deep blue face bears a gentle but concerned expression. He raises a hand to hail you and speaks in a low tone as his eyes take in your group and the nearby Everons. Are you here to help us find something?
Depends. What are you looking for?
Well, I was told the group would meet me here at dawn.
You mean
Are you
dusk?
our contact?
Or dusk, yes.
Are you our contact for finding the convict?
Nasus Vane is your name, right?
That is the name. You've come to the right place.
We are best in class.
He says, I work at the office of the Guild Pack and have been sent to investigate the disappearance of one of our convicts, Krinko. I suspect his involvement in. I suspect one or more of the guild's involvement in his escape, but I don't know which one it is.
He's a convict. What was he charged for?
Well, his name is Krinko. He's the boss of a large gang of goblins that operates around Foundry Street. He was apprehended to answer for a long list of crimes, including murder. He allegedly incited a riot that led to the deaths of a guard and 2 inmates at his prison a week ago. The warden decided enough was enough and put him through a transfer.
So he is not good.
Very dangerous.
Highly dangerous.
Dangerous. Sounds fun.
This could be
Sounds
interesting.
like we're hunting a predator.
I mean, it sounds very obvious.
Look, this is
So
gonna cause some fucking chaos. I'm down for it, especially if someone who can cause more chaos than me.
All right, so where is he assumed to be, and what kind of powers do we need to look out for?
I did hear somebody back in the market mention that they were afraid he was going to show up at the market after nightfall. They were thinking about closing up early.
I heard he killed somebody there. I don't know if I believe him or not.
does he do anything good? Just
I
all
doubt
bad.
it.
I mean, they said he killed. Well, the people that I overheard, they sounded terrified. They were closing their shop early to get away.
This is why I do not like you.
He says, well, normally we'd let the Azorius deal with this situation, but we suspect that Krenko might have had help from one of the other guilds when he escaped. We're enlisting others to investigate that connection, as it could point to a bigger problem. But our trail has gotten cold, so we'll need you all to search around and see what you can find out.
Well, do you have a guess of which exact guild may have done it, or are we going to suspect all 10?
For now, we suspect all 10. We're not sure which one.
Well, there's 5 of us, so we can cover half of it.
Well, all I need from you is to track down Krenko and bring him back alive, and we can
We're not
interrogate
worried
him.
about the guilds right now. We're trying to get the guy.
Right.
Yeah, this is
We just need the guy. We don't need to interrogate all the
this is just an
It's just a
investigation.
test.
Yeah.
This guy works for the guilds, doesn't he? Like he works for like the
Fire group.
So Dornil,
Meet with them.
yeah, Dornil said that he is affiliated with the Azorius, but he claims to work for the office of the guild pack.
yeah. So that's yeah.
So,
Okay.
yes.
He's like a neutral organization that is connected to all the guilds.
Correct.
Okay.
Perfect.
It makes sense why he would be testing.
Do you have a picture of him or something we can go by?
It'd be good not to punch the wrong person.
Well, do you have any recommendations for where it would be best to start looking for the convict?
Let me see. Let me see if I can find a picture real quick. Oh, I had a picture of him already. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guy looks like a snitch.
Yeah, he does. They say he's holding a snitch.
Right.
About to say that.
All right. Or place for start. He says, I don't know where exactly to start. This is what I'm leaving up to you guys, but you might be able to gather some rumors around town, perhaps. He's known to hang around 10th Street, so you might be able to find some rumors there.
Well,
Did we pass 10th Street on our way here?
I think
You
that
did. That's where you guys were shopping at. So,
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say that's the shopping area.
He says, I will ask if you do find him, bring Krinko to the old Selesnya granary that was damaged by the Gruul raid at the edge of the district. I'll take Krinko into custody from there.
Seems simple enough.
The image you showed us is the guy that we're speaking to now, or is it the convict?
That is the guy you're speaking to right now.
Do you have an image or a wanted poster or something so we can see what the convict looks like?
Sure.
Yeah, we are kind
I'll
of
ask
new
that.
here.
I'll ask that of the guy that we're meeting.
Sure. I'll show you a poster that looks something like this.
Ugh! Una doesn't like him already. Then again, she despises goblins. There's a reason.
He's identified by his crown that he wears.
Does he have any special abilities or skills, access to magic? Do you have any other details on him?
Well, he does have access to a large gang. I can tell you that. He's known to have made enemies with the Shatter Gang brothers. They're his biggest threat. They're the rival goblin gang that specialize in illicit weapons.
Where would we contact this rival gang if we wanted to reach out to them?
Let's see.
I could stand in the middle of the gangs of bitches. I don't know if that would
They would be. They'd probably be around the precinct 6, where all the commoners reside. So now they would be at precinct 4, is where most parts of the area towards 10th Street are claimed by goblin gangs. So precinct 4.
Very well. And what did you say was the name of that rival gang?
The Shatter Gang brothers. Put that in chat for you.
I just can't stop thinking.
Get out there, Avril.
I just can't get over how good my dad covers the Shadow Weapons. Doesn't make sense, that's fine.
Let me see. He does hand you guys a dossier about Kingpin. This might help answer some questions here. There you go.
All right. Oh, go ahead. Questions, Buxton. And then we go home. Buxton.
That should answer most of those questions.
Krenko has been a goblin mob boss for several years. His turf was around Foundry Street. He has been a person of interest in numerous crimes befitted a mobster, but managed to evade the law until recently. Krenko was brought into custody by Gideon Jura,
Well,
a freelancer working with the Boros Legion at the time.
Oh, I guess, are we done with the
Krenko was found guilty of murdering.
There's a good question. Any more
Dargig,
questions for Nasius before you guys head off?
one of the Shadowgang brothers, and of assault with a deadly weapon against Gideon Jura.
Negative.
Sorry, I'm reading the dossier for the stream right now.
Oh, you're good.
The weapon on his person at the time of arrest was a magic shiv, a prison knife, for those of you that didn't know. Reportedly, it could punch through force barriers. It isn't known how Krenko obtained the weapon.
Okay, so where do you guys head off towards?
Notable associates include the mysterious Mr. Taz.
That other guy,
No
I'm
other
going to
information
bring up approaching the Shadow Gang brothers and see if we can.
And a renegade Izzet weapons
perhaps build an
inventor
alliance and
named
use
Faelish,
their resources to help
a human
mitigate
female seen around 10th
Krenko's
Street.
advantage with his gang.
Both are persons of interest to the Azorius.
Oh, see you get paid to take them down as well.
No, we're not here to get paid. We're here to prove ourselves, and the only thing they want is Krenko and behind bars. So we can utilize all the tools at our disposal to make it happen.
Look, we've caught mascots. I think we can catch this bastard.
I'm sorry, where did we decide to go?
I'm advocating for going to Precinct 4 to meet with the Shatter Gang brothers to see if we can build an alliance against Krenko and his gang. I think Avril just wants to go and whoop them.
I think we should.
You're breaking up a little bit.
What if we went and tried to find out something, if we could, about that magical knife he's got? I mean, if it can punch through fourth barriers, it can probably punch right through me.
I'll come out.
Means my shield would be ineffective against it. All the more reason to have allies.
I suppose that's true.
I mean, do we really need to go talk to another gang about their rival gang leader?
Well, I mean, they have nothing to lose.
The enemy,
allies in us.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
My thoughts precisely.
Also laid out on the floor. Oh wait, no, that's just me.
I don't know where I didn't get this information out to you guys, but I'm going to just tell you. The information should have pointed towards 3 locations.
10th Street.
Or,
Oh, sorry about that.
10 Street, Foundry Street, and
that's the 2, yeah. Foundry Street and 10th Street. Precinct 4. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Precinct 4 is in Foundry Street or on Foundry Street?
I think we have a map of the things, don't we?
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got Precinct 5 in the 10th District. Is it in the 10th District map?
Correct. Yeah, that 10th District is like the whole area. Should be around Precinct 4. Some more of the 10th Street here. And then Precinct 5 should... Nope. Precinct 6.
Okay, so the Shattergang brothers are all around like this whole area that we're having to look.
Correct. Yeah. So on the 10th District map, you can see 10th Street runs along near Precinct 5 all the way down almost to Precinct 1. If that.
And
That's so hard not to trip on.
where was the jail at?
The jail is in Precinct 4. It's
okay.
I'll put you guys up on that map. Right here is the Sawtooth Prison.
Okay. And so we have 10 Street, and what was the other street?
Foundry Street.
Foundry Street.
Let me see where that would be at.
I mean, if we're right next to 10 Street, that's where I would probably recommend.
If I just got out of prison by escaping, I would be far away from where anyone would want to know me.
I mean, that's why I think we should ask their rivals. Their rivals are going to be more used to dealing with them than any other group. So they got to have resources, spies. Like, they should know where the leader's at. We won't even have to look.
Yeah, but getting them to tell us.
Well, we just got to prove to the Shattergang bros that we're capable fighters unto ourselves and we'll be allies in taking down their enemies.
Can I just take them all out?
I don't think we're taking anybody out, Avril.
Oh, this
is more of a very quick becoming my enemy, and my enemy is also my friend situation.
They're also my enemy. They're also a bad person.
Oh yes, but also making a deal with another group of bad people, which I have no qualms with, because
let's not rush to judgment. We don't know anything about the Shattergang brothers. What if they're
a gang of goblins? Come on.
Oh, now.
Una, that's racist.
I mean, jeez.
Well, we are saying we are a rival gang who we are trying to go after.
Well, perhaps they're a rival gang in the fact that they feed orphans with the money that they take. We don't really know anything about them.
We'll talk to them, and if bad answer, then have them.
I don't think people that feed orphans are called gangs, though.
We're not fighting 2 gangs? I thought that's what I was in this.
We're trying not to fight any gangs. We just need to take down Krinko.
This is becoming less entertaining by the moment. Okay. I guess you guys handle the logistics then. I will punch who needs to be punched.
Hang on. Some of you have heard rumors about that he might be coming to 10th Street, right?
In the market, yeah.
So, if I just got out of prison and I was on the run, terrorizing people in my main section is probably not going to happen. So he'd probably want to return to his home turf, which would give him advantage, which means Foundry Street.
I mean,
You're talking to an agent of chaos here.
I'm not arguing, but I am just gonna say that you are smarter than somebody who got caught and is in prison.
And I think he kind of looks at all as Precinct 4 as most of his territory.
Mm.
I would say so, yeah.
So yes on the punching?
What? No.
Oh, well, all right. Well, all right. I'll stay here. If that changes, let me know.
All right, so where are you guys planning to head to first? 10th Street, I will tell you, spans across most of the districts on the western side. I can't find an exact location for Foundry Street, but it is where all the manufacturing happens. So it probably go down from Precinct 4 to Precinct 6 somewhere.
Manufacturing, probably have a lot of hiding spots.
Well,
probably a good place to hide versus a very public place that very open.
Is there a chance that Foundry Street intersects with 10th Street?
I'd say it would, because 10th Street goes north and south. Foundry Street, I'd imagine, goes east to west.
Great place for fighting.
Well,
Why don't we start there?
I guess we'll meet at both.
Right.
Yes.
So,
wait, whose group is going for what? I will go with the one that most likely requires punching.
We're going to the same place, bro.
Damn it.
okay, so you guys head into Precinct 4 through the 10th Street Avenue. Put you guys there. Well, I'll just put you guys on this map here.
What about that guy? I don't trust that guy.
Okay. So,
The red eyes guy.
He seems cool.
I don't know. I could punch him just to be sure.
No.
Oh.
That's
I
not.
think that's just assault. I think you just going around punching people is just assault.
That's not how we make friends.
See, that's why I'm asking first.
I appreciate the fact that you're willing to ask us, hey, should I punch this guy? Instead of just walking up and punching this guy. Can we just assume that the answer is going to be, hey, you probably shouldn't punch that guy, until we're like, hey, you should punch that guy? Just like for now.
It's like giving you the opportunity to think it over. You know, I'm pretty sure I should punch him. It's just like, hey.
So let's just make a quick rule. If somebody attacks any of us, punch him.
Well, I'm gonna punch that guy. I'm gonna punch the shit out of that guy. That's punching the shit out of that guy. This is very different.
If anybody looks like they're about to punch us, then maybe tackle that guy. Can we do that?
Well, see, I'm better at tackling after I've previously punched.
Well, sometimes.
I mean, I can go for it. I'm open to new things. I'll try it.
Maybe just try to push him down or something.
Yeah, yes, with my fist. Yes.
Okay, so you guys head down 10th Street as you're 10th Street as you're heading to where you're going. It's a bustling market area and is busy with the flow of merchants, entertainers, shoppers, and revelers. During the daytime hours, 10th Street is a prime destination for shopping and dining. At night, theaters and taverns come alive. So what did you guys decide to do? Are you trying to find out where the Shatter Gang is, or are you trying to collect some rumors, or just looking around for clues? what's going on?
Una would be looking for rumors.
Runner is looking for the Shatter King.
I would like.
Avril is attempting to do something proactive, but he's very bad at it. So it's mostly just threatening.
I would like to, if possible, just take a deck of cards and post up on the side of like the busiest tavern I see, and try to like create a little bit of a crowd so Una can slide through there and try to pick some rumors up.
Okay.
I will be stagehand.
What? Avril, why don't you go with Runner in case this gang tries to attack him?
What if that one tries to attack you?
Well, I think me and Una will be able to talk our way out of any street attacks. Runner's going to talk to like an actual, possibly dangerous gang.
Oh, I mean, yes, I will punch them. Oh, I will wait and then punch them.
Please wait and punch them. Let Runner do most of the talking, maybe.
All of the talking, actually, preferably that.
Okay, so
Runner, watch him.
It's really funny is because I actually have pretty good charisma checks. He just really wants to punch somebody.
Which is funny because I don't have good charisma at all.
This is perfect.
No, yeah. This is fantastic.
This is
gonna
perfect.
Work out great. I have a +6 persuasion.
I have a -1 persuasion.
Yes. Yes.
I just want to punch people. Let's do this.
I should be the one that wants to punch people.
Yeah. We are both the ones that want to punch people. This is a great team. I love it. Let's keep this up. There's nothing wrong with this plan at all, and we should continue exactly
to be fair, in this whole situation, I'm not
start together with, and then there's the two punchers.
To be fair, my whole point with this whole thing is not to make friends. I'm just trying to use these people to get to where I'm going, and not very likable person.
Honestly, Avril, the only reason he's doing this is to get to the next level of information that he needs to get to.
That's exactly where I'm at. I don't care what I'd make all these people an enemy today, and I'm fine with that. I just need to get to my goal.
You guys saved us. All right. I guess we owe you one. That's basically where Avril's at right now. It's like, you saved us. We owe you one. You get the one, and then we're going to carry on. I want.
So, Avril,
this is not going to go well.
We're killing it.
What are you doing, Avril?
Avril is protecting Runner.
Yeah.
However that may go through. And he will talk if needed to be, but he is focused mainly on what might need to be punched.
Okay.
I'm going to bring Avril as my muscle, and I am going to see if I could find some of these Shatter gang bros.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception for me, Runner. You can have advantage with... Well, I'll let Avril roll a perception, too.
Okay. I have a +7 in performance. I should have been the fucking distraction.
Can I give him my roll?
Dirty 20.
Perception. Okay, that's one. I feel better about actually rolling this now.
Okay.
Hey, 19.
Okay, so...
Look at that. I can see things.
Okay, so Nietzsche, you're trying to draw a crowd, but it's not quite coming together. Una, from the people that do show, you try to go through and pull out some information. The only things you can really gather is that there is a... You can't really gather any information, but you do take notice that there is a sewer grate that seems a little out of place near where you guys are standing. Runner and Avril, you guys head over and try to get some information about the Shatter Gang. You get some rumors. One being that Krinko's absence has hurt his gang's reputation, and other gangs have been encroaching on his territory. And it's only a matter of time before another power struggle is played out on the streets.
I mean, all the more reason that if we help the Shatter Gang take care of this, it'll be a force of strength, and maybe they can keep the peace in the streets. Less innocents will be hurt that way.
Well, so another rumor you hear is that 10th Street is a bustling trade center in the territory of the Shatter Gang brothers currently, and they have become emboldened since Krinko was put away, and they're ready for a war to take out his gang once and for all.
Damn you for fucking hitting all of Avril's weak points.
You heard that you also hear that some goblins were putting up a sewer grate at the very early hour west of the plaza. And they didn't look like maintenance workers and threatened anyone that came too close. The approximate location of this incident is not obtained. Or, well, I guess you know it's about the around the west area of the plaza. Let's see. You guys do find a unremarkably dressed, beady-eyed goblin named Erico. As you guys kind of sneak up to eavesdrop on the conversation. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
I was gonna say, Avril's not a sneaky guy. Like, we should probably roll for that. If anything, it's mostly because of fucking Darth's character trying to keep Avril's character from being dumb.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Let me see what he gets here.
I'm just looking for steak. Pretend like I wasn't even in there. And then it'll be like I was invisible and you never noticed. And then
so
boom, exactly where I wanted.
You guys do pass his perception, so
Grab one. I am ninja. There it was. Stealth.
So you overhear that he works for the Shatter Gang brothers, and he has an interest in knowing what goes on his turf. He man, I did not have my notes as prepared as I thought I did.
Yeah. You're good. Do your thing.
Okay.
If you need, we can take a little 5-minute break. We usually do around this time.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool.
Let's do that real quick.
Do a 5-10 minute, whatever people feel up to.
Just Avril, think about the different ways you can come to this guy.
I'm gonna pop over to the AFK channel so I can keep the stream unmuted and keep the music going.
Sounds good.
So I'll be back.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we will be right back. What up? Sorry for the delay. And I'm gonna join back in with the rest of the group now. Do.
And we didn't die last time we fought together. So
I think
let's
runners
do it.
come around on the idea that we're a good cohesive group.
Yeah.
Like we handled a threat in Strixhaven that
Mhm.
I doubt any other group of people could. And with how well we worked together during the games, it really felt like our skills blended in just the right way for us to be capable.
Yeah. And I will say, Una will never say to your faces, you guys are her friends, but if you're not around, she will say friends. for continuity purposes.
Just another
Because
4 years and she'll say friends out loud to all of us.
No. I have a different plan for that. She has a different word for all of you.
Friend, when Una calls you guys friends to your face, that'll be her planeswalker spark igniting.
That'll be the day we know she put poison in our coffee.
Yeah. All right, good friend. Well,
What?
no, that's how you all know you're gonna all get like either a really good night's sleep or you're all gonna lose your lunch.
Yeah.
It's her safe word.
No, she has another F word for all of you.
Avril is definitely not like super
Family.
God damn it!
Aww.
I was hoping that you guys would think fuckers, but okay.
It's got to be the Vin Diesel version of family, like Fast and the Furious family.
F
Well, she
is
ain't
for
there
friends
yet, okay?
that do stuff together. U
Alright.
is for you
Una's
and
is.
turn.
me.
I want her to
It
get
is
to that
apt that
family
Dom would
speech.
be the one to say family.
Blackwell, did you get caught up on everything you missed while you were AFK?
And it's for anywhere and anytime at all, right down the deep blue sea.
I caught up on,
Like that
on the fact that
that we were trying our little different
Avril's
schemes
fucking
and all that kind of
crazy.
stuff.
I didn't.
All I know is that you guys are after the other gang.
Yeah, the guy we're looking for is the head of a gang. He's like the godfather of a gang. A couple of us have split off to go see if we could like make contact with their rival gang because they're planning on attacking the guy we're looking for's gang. So we're trying to take advantage of the situation. And then a couple of the other two people peeled off to see if they could draw a crowd and then get rumors about where Krinko and his gang might be.
I have an idea.
And I did.
Okay. And what I did was looking for
So bad.
Yeah, it's cutting out pretty bad. I think I can fill him in.
I just want to.
Yeah.
Are we back on stream, Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. So to clarify to clarify what's going on. So they're searching for Krinko. Like Runner said, we're have you guys split off to go talk to some people and create a crowd, and you end up finding a sewer grate. The rest of you guys went to eavesdrop on the rival gang leaders, or the rival gang member. You found out about this guy named Polish. He's a renegade arms dealer who, for the right price, supplies criminals with weapons and explosives. So in the meantime, Blackwell moved
Said
over.
Polish was a chick. Said Polish was a female.
Yeah, Polish is a female. My bad. So, yeah, Polish, she is an arms dealer. Blackwell, in the meantime, moved his way over back to Una and Nichek, trying to draw a crowd. He went to the ethereal plane and jumped down this sewer grate. Since he doesn't interact with objects on the material plane, Goes through, falls on the ground. He falls down a 50-foot shaft. Takes 9 bludgeoning damage. Where he finds himself standing in shin-deep sewer water in a dimly lit tunnel. There's a raised walkway on either side that gets you out of the smelly muck-filled water. Small lamps housing magical flames shed dim light, and the walls are covered in moss and lichen. That should be where we're all right now.
So it just got interesting across the board.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot happened there. So,
Well, Avril still is just hoping that he wins something with no idea what's happening.
right. So, Una and Nichek, you guys can see that the sewer grate has marks as if a crowbar was scraping against it. Other than that, it looks sealed tight. The other, Avril and Runner, pretty much all you guys overhear from that conversation. What do you guys do?
I stick with my current course of action, and would inquire as to where the location of our other friend is. The last person to get this whole fucking party started.
So, as far as Blackwell or Una and Nichek?
I do have message, and I would have individually sent a message to everybody going, hey, sewer grate, been moved.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys received the message that they had found a sewer grate over there.
Yay for cantrips, y'all! And you can all reply back to the message.
We're going in.
I will punch you in your jaw.
So what exactly have we discovered is in the sewer?
We don't know yet.
We don't know. We can just tell that someone's messed with the sewer, and somebody I think overheard rumor of somebody was messing with it.
A group of
I will respond back and say that we've discovered that the Shatter Gang, Krinko's enemy gang, has been messing with the sewer grates.
Oh, okay. So maybe we should
punch him.
Well, Krinko's gang's been messing with them, so yeah. So maybe we shouldn't go that there.
Have been messing with them too, or is it just the Shatter Gang? Or have we heard different things?
Well, isn't the Shatter Bros like
the rivals?
Yeah, but aren't they like trying to take over their old spots?
They're planning. I guess at this point, if with Una sending us a message would make the most sense for us to just meet back up at the corner. Yeah, we discovered that the Shatter Gang bros are like planning an impeding attack on what's left of Krinko's gang.
Yes.
So the war like between the two gangs is about to go down.
Yeah. Correct. About to escalate.
So if we can get in there, we take out Krinko, we can minimize the damage, get their gang out of the picture. The Shatter Gang will take over their territory and be able to push away the other gangs, and maybe it won't bleed out into the streets.
All right. You had me.
Okay. So everybody's heading down these sewers, from what I take it?
I think so.
Okay.
Let's see. Who do we have that's best with talking with criminals? Anybody have any experience with that? I haven't spent a lot of time with criminals before.
Oh, I don't know who specifically talking. I could tell you.
No, Avril. No, you're gonna want to touch them. Like you're the muscle. You be the.
Let's see here.
They also all the ways I wanted to punch them.
Let's see. Who's an agent of chaos? Earlier said that she's been to prison, didn't like it.
Well, chaos is a lot. We don't want chaos right now. We want controlled outcome.
I
Yeah,
think
so you're looking for someone who can talk to criminals, and she obviously causes a lot of shit. She's probably been thrown into a jail cell at least once in her life.
I
mean,
probably
if Una makes a case for herself, I would definitely vote with her on those.
Yeah, she'd say it if you brought it up.
I could tell them how much they do not want to be punched.
I probably have the
That
most
will not convince them.
recent interaction with criminals.
Ooh, yeah, we did have one hell of a recent encounter.
That,
I punched.
but
It worked.
it did work.
We do look pretty intimidating. Maybe we have Una and Nichek take point on this with the talking. Nichek, maybe you show them your armor instead of your more kind look, and the rest of us will just try to look as intimidating as possible while you guys do the talking.
Yeah,
See if we can get the Shadow Gang group.
I'm very much
Avril
full
can do
armor right now.
Yeah, Avril can do the like imitation hand grind thing with the, and let's see here. I got the flaming hand still, so I can do that.
Maybe we just we try to get the Shadow Gang on our side to minimize casualties here, right? That's the idea.
Okay. Persuade them
We
on
get
our
them.
side.
Yeah, we're just trying to persuade them to. We persuade them to our side so that we minimize casualties. We don't want this war to break out in the street. We're going to offer our services to help down Krinko, and our only price is Krinko. We get him, we take him out, and then we're back at home by dinner.
That sounds like a plan.
Aggressive take.
I already ate dinner though.
Also,
second dinner.
They know.
Oh, I do like second dinner.
Oh,
but what about dessert?
Boom.
Well, that comes with second dinner, doesn't it?
No. That's why it's called dessert.
So it's before second dinner.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Why do you think I always give you ice cream?
So you guys are trying to talk to the rival gang before you head down to sewers? Is what I'm getting out of that?
I guess so.
I thought we were under the assumption that they were already down there.
No, they're upstairs.
I was just following Runner. Preparing to punch things if things need to be punched. That is as far as Apple's.
Alright, we go talkie-talkie first, or do we go down the hole? Which one?
Let's go talkie-talkie first. See if you can find out, because we don't need just the Shatter Gang. We need their leaders, and I don't know if their leaders are going to be down in the sewer. Perhaps we can find out where they're holed up, speak with them, have a little meeting.
What about I got a feeling we're going to have to earn some
I am the captain now.
Oh, no.
I think I may have led you guys a little astray on the goblins at the sewer. So the goblins from what you guys heard, like in total, they didn't hear a specific set of goblins. You just heard some goblins were pulling up a sewer grate at the very early hour for the West Plaza. They did not look like maintenance workers and threatened anyone that came too close. So that doesn't tell you which side exactly that they are on, those goblins.
I think that's our guys.
Could be our guys. Could be the Shatter Gang guys. Which is the guys we're trying to become friends with.
How long have they been at this?
I just really want to get in the sewers, guys.
I mean, how long?
The
amount of time in real life that it took to have this conversation is about how much time it would take in game. So 8 minutes.
Yeah. So.
Well, turn duration just makes that so.
Okay. Do we have a hard line to one of the Shatter Gangs right now where we're standing?
Yeah. So you can see one of the. You can see one of the Shatter Gang members named what was his name? Erico. He's the one they just eavesdropped on. Other than that, that's that's the only Shadow Gang member you see in eyesight right now.
All right, we got
Okay.
one.
What is he doing? Is he drinking? Is he eating? Is he just hanging out?
Yes.
He was talking to a goblin on the street.
All right.
That's what they eavesdropped on.
How about this all? We follow that one and eventually arrange an audience with his boss.
Never been good.
That way,
Is that how
we
it
don't
works in
have-
prison?
kind of, you have to work your way up most of the time, but if you have a common goal with the boss, sometimes you can get your way in if you know, sweet talk him.
Are you racially profiling that goblin?
I hate goblins, okay? Let me just say there was an incident. I don't want to talk about it.
Shiv in the shower.
Actually, no. Like I said, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
You see Una become very uncomfortable for the first time.
Runner immediately thinks, lovers, Pat? This is getting weird.
Honestly, anything that we can think of that makes sense won't make sense.
Nope.
No, it's not. No,
Una is a fucking mystery wrapped in an enigma right now.
absolutely.
Forever, everybody's just a mystery. He's just here to punch things. He's just like, oh, well, are we punching this? No? All right, we'll carry on.
All right.
So if they've been arguing for 8 minutes, how far am I in this place?
So that's a good question. So let me put you over here.
So who's got money on Blackwell dying first?
Oh, my bet's already
He's
in.
got healing spells.
I'd put 20 on
Your
it.
bet's already in? 20
That's
gold?
Oh yeah, it's been in since we first met.
I got 20 gold on. Well, I guess if we're all betting on Blackwell dying first, there's nobody to win.
No, yeah, I'm going to bet against it.
Oh, you're betting against Blackwell dying first.
Yeah. I'll take that bet.
I'll take that bet too. You know why?
Oh my god.
I've already died.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've already died once.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, no, you're still here.
That full sin
Yeah.
counts.
I had breakfast with him this morning. He didn't die.
You're so off the rails.
Certainly felt like it.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I saw you. You were getting cold, that's for sure. They pulled you back from the precipice.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason I should still be here. Actually, it's weirder than I am.
Blackwell is the only person that would have the ability to bring anybody back if they died, and
That's why I'm saying. No, that's one of the reasons I'm saying he has the ability to bring people back. I don't see a reason why he
You
should.
think he could resurrect himself? He's pretty weird, but I don't know if he has those kind of powers under that cloth covering.
Have you seen the Scrunglerbungus? I don't doubt anything anymore.
It's so creepy. Did he Scrunglerbungus on top of the building earlier? Like, do we just kind of skim over that?
I legitimately try to avoid trying to figure out what he's Scrunglerbungus is through or over or around or in.
So, Blackwell discovered a set of grimy boot prints made by small creatures on one of the walkways inside of the sewer. So what do you do, Blackwell?
Grand size.
Well, I got invisibility for an hour, so I guess I'm following him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a survival check for me. Perfect. Okay, so you are navigating through the twisting tunnels at, I assume, your normal walking speed. And
yeah,
you spend the full time of this conversation navigating through these tunnels. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, Blackwell.
Well, that's really good.
Don't worry, it's just a pretend D20.
Okay.
Or is it?
Perfect. So yeah, you're making your way through the tunnels for about say 10 minutes or so. So the rest of you guys notice Blackwell is not here again. What do you guys do?
I carry on as though this is standard Blackwell behavior.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Blackwell and Nichek constantly sneak off, so I'm just gonna follow after Una as she goes to practice her prison skills.
I've been like a part of this conversation, but like my eyes haven't like left that sewer. Like that's
okay.
that's where my
You're still
that's where my guild that I'm hoping to join. Like they're all underground. Like
I'm trying to get rich.
that's
do I notice that? Is it evident?
I mean, I'm not hiding it.
I mean, I at some point I'd probably put my hand on your shoulder just because we spent so much time together over our time in Strixhaven. Just be like, hey man, the path to the guild isn't directly through the sewers. We have to get our goal first, and then you get to the sewers.
Yeah, I mean, has it always been open like that though?
I think Blackwell might have opened it. I mean, Blackwell, every time Blackwell's wandered off in the 4 years we've known him, he wanders straight for what he's like we're talking about.
That's true.
I feel
100% of the time. He's never deviated from that once in the last 4 years.
You know, now that makes me really think about it. We should start asking him.
I'm 18 intellect gets you.
I feel like I need to go down there.
Well,
I mean, we're all going to go down there soon.
But if Blackwell's down there by himself,
then
like I gotta make sure he dies. I want to win the bet.
So you're going to kill him. Got it. That's fair too.
I'm not gonna kill him. I don't have.
Blackwell has strange ability. Turn around in 10 minutes and he'll be right behind us.
Jeez.
Last time we lost track of him, he ended up on top of a building.
And now he's under the building.
That's probably why you need to make sure he dies this time.
Wow.
Look, you guys go meet up with the gang. I'm gonna go find Blackwell.
I'm just saying.
How are you gonna find him? He turns invisible.
Well, I mean,
do you have a way to find invisible people that's not going to give them away?
No.
Yes, but no.
Yeah.
And I just like pull out my lantern of revealing light.
Ooh.
If you use that, it's going to give them away.
Well, I mean, I can't see down there without a lantern anyways.
You should probably find and figure it out afterwards.
I mean, I'm not your keeper, and you're old enough now to make your own decisions. So if you feel like you need to go into the sewers, I'm not going to stop you. But we will be going down there later as a group. You're welcome to travel with us at that time as well. I believe that Blackwell can take care of himself. My Deadpool, if you will, was mostly a joke.
What do you think, Pethachu?
Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
Pethachu, hide. Save yourself, Pethachu.
Okay, you know how like hunting dogs do that, like
yeah,
he's pointing directly at the sewer right now.
God damn it, you're gonna kill us all.
Runner, I gotta go with my gut here.
All right.
I'm gonna find Blackwell. And I pull out my lantern of revealing light and don't activate it until I get down there, but yeah.
Okay, so if you're trying to enter the sewers, he was ethereal, so he went through the grate. I need you to make me a strength athletics check, please.
Hey guys, watch this.
Do backflip.
Whoa, hey.
Not 20.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That armor's giving
That armor's giving him some supernatural abilities.
Strength is not one of them.
So you see Nietzsche grip onto the grate, rip it off of there. It opens up to a circular maintenance shaft that plunges down into the darkness. An iron ladder is bolted to one side of the shaft, and the pungent smell of the sewers wafts up your nose, and a faint light is visible at the bottom, illuminating a refuse-filled water.
I just
Boo.
count the cards in my hand, make sure I got a full hand, put Pesachu up on my shoulder, and descend.
Yeah. So you've moved down about 50 feet until the folding ladder ends. You stand in shin-deep sewer water in a dimly lit tunnel. There's a raised walkway on either side that gets you out of the smelly, muck-filled water.
So
Small lamps. What's that?
I do have a ring of water walking.
Perfect. So yeah, you stand on top of the water, but there is two raised walkways on either side of the water, and small lamps housing magical flames shed dim light, and the walls are covered in moss and lichen.
Feels like home.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me, Nietzsche.
Doesn't smell like home.
I totally forgot about the school he grew up in.
Okay, so you see that the tunnels head off to the left and off to the right from where you're standing.
Which way, Pethachu? Follow your nose. Which way to Blackwell go?
Go ahead and roll a d4 for me. He points to the right.
Pethachu's killing it.
Yeah.
Pethachu, you have the best invisible nose I've ever seen. Let's go.
Pethachu's totally saving your action. Okay. So you start heading right down the sewers. Okay.
Can I be sneaky? Can I roll stealth?
You sure can, yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah. Invisible.
Yeah.
Okay. So the rest of you guys that are still on the surface, what are you guys up to?
Okay. Una is gonna go follow that goblin and try to strike up a conversation with him, but at the same time going to be casting charmed person on them.
Okay.
And that's a wisdom save of 15. She's got to be within 30 feet of them.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh
that
boy.
Is a nat one.
Woo-hoo!
All right. So
All
yeah,
right, time to turn the charm on y'all.
Yes, charm person on him. Yeah. What do you say to him?
I got to do this without laughing because my brain theater is making this hilarious. Una is gonna kind of fluff up her outfit a little bit and put on the charm and go, "Hi there, handsome. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind a small chat. I have something to ask you." And bats her eyelashes at him.
I guess so.
You see, rumor has it that a certain naughty goblin gang leader is on the loose. And I was wondering if you might know where he may be. Or if not, maybe your boss might know? And she's like kind of doing the finger steps up his arm.
Oh, okay.
She is really putting on the charm.
Well, I don't work for them, but I do know someone that might.
Oh, and who might that be?
Um, so he says, there's a arms dealer down on 10th Street that sells weapons, and I heard the Krinko put in an order there recently.
Really?
Yes.
I heard rumors about the sewers. Is anything going on down there by any chance?
Well, the Shadow Gang don't go on in the sewers, no.
Okay, good to know that. Well, you are just a sweet darling. What are you doing later?
I don't know. Probably going and getting some food. Might eat, maybe. I don't know.
Well, here. Not tonight. I have a few things to get to, but here, thank you so much. And she hands him 5 gold.
You're a very nice lady.
And you are a very charming little goblin. You have a wonderful day, sweetie.
Yeah, come see me again. I'll be hanging around 10th Street.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks away and gags.
She walks away and just like make sure that he is out of sight when she just goes,
Okay.
So I think I might know someone who might know where our guy is. Apparently he puts in an order with Eriko. We don't need to go talk to the other gang leader. We just need to go talk to the Eriko guy.
Who is this?
So it's Baelish is the name.
Baelish. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I said Eriko. I was writing my notes way too fast. Could not read my own fucking handwriting.
It's okay. So Baelish, you guys have learned that she is a shop owner that she owns a shop on 10th Street where the location's not exactly known of this shop because it's a secret shop, but yeah, you know it's on 10th Street somewhere.
Okay. Damn, I should have asked about the shop. See, like, where exactly is it? Damn. Snuck away already. Una will then send... Oh, wait. No, they got to be within 120 feet of me to do the message thing. So apparently they are nothing to do with what's going on in the sewer, so that's definitely our bad guys group. Just saying.
Okay, so now we know who's where.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find out why the Shatter Gang bros are messing with the Great? Are they trying to find a way in? Is that where they plan on assaulting the other gang?
No, the Shatter Gang has nothing to do with the Greats. It's Kiko's group. Or Krinko's.
Yeah, I told you that wrong earlier, Runner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Correction. It's not the Shatter Gang.
Yeah.
Well, did you find out when the Shatter Gang bros are planning their assault?
No, I didn't ask that because then I'd be prying way too much into something the guy should know nothing to tell, a perfectly good flirty stranger with. But anyway.
Did you offer our services in their attack?
No, I forgot that part. I was a little busy trying to make sure I wasn't gaggy. Look, you want to go flirt with him, go for it. But I charmed him already.
Why are we flirting? Is that how you got through prison? Did you flirt with everybody? I thought there was rules about like rising up and stuff and proving yourself. Wait, is that the goblin story?
No, that is not the goblin story. And 2, you have never been in a woman's prison. It ain't about the toughest bitch in the room. It's about the one who can get away with the most shit and not get caught.
I have no clue how prison works. I've never seen one before.
Look, it was an overnight.
That's ironic.
Short version. All right.
I
It was
got
very ironic.
caught lighting some shit on fire that wasn't supposed to be lit on fire. As for the goblin thing, I will never talk about that unless you get me really fucking drunk.
I do have money for ale, but we'll talk about that later.
Drinking game, you're on.
So, are you guys gonna go with Nietzsche into the sewers, or are you guys gonna?
Una's gonna go back to the sewer grate and she's going to send a message through it and hoping she can get to Nietzsche and going, "Hey, you're going the wrong direction. We got to go catch the weapon person."
What's your movement speed, Nietzsche? 30?
30.
Yep. Don't hear a thing.
God damn it. I do not want to go in the sewer right now. I just bought new clothes that I have to fix. Because it's not quite right.
I don't think I have sending or anything.
Mage
Well,
handle
we
like I was
either-
feet.
We either follow through with what we've learned, or we wait here for them to come back, or we wander into the sewer hoping that we don't get lost and find them.
Well, we know what direction they went in the sewer, so why don't we go in the sewer, track
Yeah,
them down, and
cool. We
yank them
could
back
go
in?
100 feet of the sewer, and then they could be one branch in the path, and there's a 50% chance we lost them.
Sewers aren't me. We look for footprints.
It's a runny, soggy sewer. How do we know there's even footprints?
I walk on water.
God damn it.
Don't you all
Yeah,
walk
right.
on water?
We
One of
all
them is
do.
walking. One of them is walking on water, and the other one is walking through the ethereal plane. Like, there's no way we're gonna find tracks.
Well, I don't know. I did my bit, okay? I got us information, which is what
We didn't.
needed.
We didn't get the information we were looking for.
We got
It feels like the whole planet fell apart.
Yes, it did.
You are chaos.
Yes, duh.
I brought this
So-
up as a point before we started.
So the sewers, Nietzsche, are a little creepy, but Nietzsche kind of likes it.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize any of the like types of moss or lichen down there?
I'd say so. Go ahead and roll a. Go ahead and roll a history check for me.
Nailed it.
Yeah, so you remember these from your arcane herbology check test last thing you did in Strixhaven. You can see that there's some. You identify some chroma slime on the walls, as well as what else we got here? Some mandrake root from the roots that protrude from the walls, and some luminous cat mushrooms that are the fungus on the walls.
Okay. Do I know that if I pick some of the luminous mushrooms, if they'll lose their lumosity or if they'll stay glowy?
So you remember from your class that it's typically common practice to ground them up into dust. So you wouldn't think so.
Okay. Then I would leave them be, as is tradition.
Okay.
But I keep on keeping on.
Real quick, because I forgot I had my meta magic. Could I try the message spell again with my meta magic to increase the distance by double?
That'd be 240 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. Una will try to contact me, check that way.
when she doesn't get a response the first time and points out that he needs to come back.
Okay.
I'm immediately making a note that I need to learn the sending spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nietzsche, you hear Una's voice in your head saying, "Baby, come back." No, I was kidding. No,
Not
you
quite that way. Like,
no, you do hear her saying that you do need to come back.
What did
She
he?
used
she would
She-
say, "Come back. We need to go find the weapons guy. Apparently, our guy just put an order in."
See, that's what I was saying when we first left the prison. Just, can I do one more check around to see if I see anything like any sort of lead of goblins or signs of Blackwell?
Sure, go ahead and roll a perception or investigation.
Eh.
Let's see. So yeah, you look around. You do see as you're heading off in the right tunnel. You see on one of the walkways that there is some grimy boot prints made by small creatures. They keep leading in further to the sewers. Blackwell, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please.
Sorry, Una. I gotta follow this.
God damn it!
I see some boot prints. I think they're down here. I won't start a fight.
Una relays. He found blueprints. Apparently, he wants to keep checking them out. He won't start a fight, he says.
Oh, okay.
Do we go down there and rescue Nichek, or do we go try to find this weapon person?
I say we go find the weapon person. We have a job to do. We're not babysitting.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna, because they are our friends, I'm gonna look at the person. Is there a vendor or a person that's kind of close to the sewer grate?
Yeah, you see merchants and shopkeepers all around.
I'm going to go up to one of them and then just write a note, like with saying the person that we're going to and all that, and leave it with them, and say if they see a, and then give Nichek and Blackwell's descriptions. If you see either one of them, will you give them this note for me, please?
You see the little weird dude or a big weird dude?
Yeah, big little weird dude with armor covering his whole body and probably has a little pet with him, or a larger guy. Sometimes he carries a cricket bat and he's covered in bandages. Can appear out of nowhere. If you see either one of them, then hand him this note, and I will put 5 gold with it.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
This is not great. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you find a half-orc man running a little merchant booth and says, okay. And he takes the gold out of your hand and the note.
Appreciate you. If I come back and I found out my friends came through here and you didn't give them the note, then you'll be seeing me again, but in a less friendly light. Have a good day, and I'll walk.
Una will do a slight wave.
Kind of chuckles at you as he goes about selling his wares to a customer.
There's another 2 gold in it for you if you give them the note.
I'll give him a note.
Look better. Wink, and then walks away.
Okay.
I don't know why Una is flirty today, but she is.
Okay.
She's in the
Steve,
city. She's been in the school for this whole time. She's back in her element.
Oh yeah.
Blackwell, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please, if you would. And you guys are off to see Phalish, right?
Yes.
Or
Or find them. Find them.
Okay. Dope. So, Blackwell. You find yourself.
You didn't cut out, did you?
No. I'm going to transfer you over to a different map here. Find yourself meandering about the sewers, following these tracks.
Moving through the cabin.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's gators everywhere. Thought we were in Ravnica, not Florida.
I don't know. Maybe the weather's very similar.
There used to be rumors of alligators in the sewers of New York back in like the 80s and 90s.
So you,
yeah, the whole flashing gators thing. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So you find yourself walking through the sewers. You see a couple planks that sit overhead that kind of lead off to different areas of the sewers. You see some pretty large rats running across here and there. You hear squeaks like they're kind of all around you.
Well, I don't speak animal, so that doesn't help. I will try to get out of the water though.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily make your way up onto the sides on the walkways. Right here, it's not really deep. Like the water is just kind of like just a little puddle of water through the middle of the sewer trails. So
All right.
the water is actually moving like right here in the center, like
yeah,
trail here. Like that. It's just a thin little line of water.
Right. Oh, okay. So it's okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a maintenance tunnel, not the full sewer.
Correct.
Um. Then yeah, I'm gonna climb up on the side over on this side.
Okay.
And begin moving through.
Okay.
Want to peer around this corner before I cross the log.
Okay. So you see several rats scurrying by. They go ahead and roll a stealth check for me with advantage. Yeah. All right. So it looks like you're about to step on one. He runs by without noticing you because you're invisible. Runs by, and you kind of carry your way along the area. Peek around the corner. You don't see anything offhand from where you are right now, but as you peer inside of the little room, it looks like there's a section in here for like supplies for the maintenance workers.
Okay. So, but no weird activity.
Right.
All right, great.
Just a horde of rats around you.
Yeah. I'm not sure how fast Nichek has been moving. Should I roll a perception for that?
You most definitely can.
Unfortunately, I'm just as stealthy as you are.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't really hear anything over the squeaks. You hear some splashing in the water, but you're not sure if that's just the
If it's
rats
just the
moving
rat.
around. Yeah.
Poop dropping
All
in.
right. All right, moving along then.
Okay. Carrying along down the sewers. So the rest of you guys, try to find out where this shop is. Go ahead and roll. You'll have to talk to some merchants and tavern owners to see if you can figure out where that might be located. You can roll intimidation or persuasion to try to get some of those rumors.
Can I do the help action for somebody that might be a little bit better at that?
Absolutely.
Una's got a +7 to intimidation.
I will help you.
All right.
Make my hands like light up or have like frost cover my hands behind you while you intimidate.
Oh, yeah, I could use that help.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a very bad 2.
Most of the merchants don't offer up any information. However, you do talk to a tavern keeper. His name is Wyroon. He's a male minotaur with a cracked form and a surly disposition. But he tells you that Baelish comes down some nights for a drink or two. She usually stops by late in the evening or early in the evening. He tells you that he tells you that she often stops by Nagra's shop, pick up ingredients there for whatever reason after she leaves the tavern.
This is the person who owns the weapon shop?
That was the herbalist.
Oh, Una's got a small rep with her already.
You do, yeah.
I think I've lost track of who we're hunting down here. We're looking for the person who owns the weapon shop that Krinku put in an order with, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. And the person, he says the owner of that weapon shop, when they get off, they come to the tavern. But they stop by this herbalist shop. Don't we want to catch them before they leave work? Because they're going to be making, we want to get there before they deliver the order?
Well, the order was just put in. We don't know if they finished it or not.
Yeah, but what if it's today and we missed the whole thing?
That's true. Could ask the herbalist if to describe Phalish to us, and then we go looking for that person.
Perhaps, or maybe the herbalist knows where the weapon shop is.
It's possible.
At least they have some kind of rapport.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're asking what she looks like?
Or if she might know where the weapon shop might be.
Well, the tavern owner, or you're asking Nagra that, or the...
Nagra, the herbalist.
Okay.
And Una will strike up the charm again. but she won't cast any spells on this one. She's just gonna kind of be like kind of like greeting an old friend.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in. She's, it's just you again. I didn't expect you so soon.
Yeah, what voice came out of my mouth? Give me a second. I lost it. I'm just gonna go back to regular Kisty voice for a bit. Una will explain kind of a little bit of the situation and go that like she heard rumors about this really cool person named Falish who might have a weapon shop nearby, but apparently she can't seem to find it anywhere, and just really, really wants to try to find something really like unique magic weapon wise.
Okay. So she tells you that she's kind of hesitant on giving up the location, but she said, you know, Falish has been coming here for many years. I've been patching her up when she gets injured and whatnot, but she, if you're interested, she'd probably be grateful to have a customer like you. She's located down to the left, the office building. It's since been renovated by Falish.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, dude, you know, can I get a second order of those herbs you sold me earlier?
Well, I do have more cactus juice. I'm all out of the caps though.
I'll take some more cactus juice, and I'll pay double what I paid before.
Okay. So that's gonna be 2 gold for the cactus juice. She gives you another vial.
All right. Actually, she will slip 5 gold on top of that, so making it a nice 7. It'll round out my gold amount right now.
Such a nice customer, Una. Hope to see you around more.
Oh, I'll definitely be around, my dear. Thank you. And she will relay that to the rest of the group.
Excellent. Okay. I like the idea of getting to Krinko before he can get armed.
Yeah,
then Avril can just punch him really hard, and then we're done, right?
And we have to restrain him somehow. But if I can get close to him, I can charm him. But we only have an hour to, tie him up, and then he'll be pissed off. But it's possible.
I think if we get a hold of him in an hour, we could probably deliver him.
Yeah. All right.
So, Nietzsche, you're moving pretty quietly through the sewer system.
Mm-hmm.
You do come across the same area which, unbeknownst to you, Blackwell was in, where there's a horde of rats in front of you. They haven't noticed you yet, but they are quite large rats.
Could I... Could I try to sneak past them?
You most definitely can if you want to roll a stealth check for me. Okay. So you are sneaking past. You feel Pestachu start to kind of like growl at one and just kind of hold his mouth shut. Yeah, and you're able to get past without being noticed by the rats. All right, Blackwell, you make it to the exit of the tunnel system. How long does your invisibility last, Blackwell?
I think it lasts an hour.
1 hour.
Okay. I think it is about wearing off right now. As you kind of approach out of the tunnel system, it leads you to this old abandoned warehouse, or looks like it was abandoned. Let's see. See a large soot-stained wooden building with a faded symbol of the Boros Legion that sits on the edge of a canal. Its timbers cracked and singed, and a closed bay door faces the north towards the water, and a wooden track runs through the building all the way to the edge of a pier. A similar bay door faces the south towards the main street, and on the alley sides of the building are two doors, a double door on the west side and a single door on the east. All doors look like they are being guarded by an orc. Or an ogre. Sorry, not an orc. An ogre. So yeah, what do you do, Blackwell?
Hold on, just checking my things.
Definitely glad we didn't go that way.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back.
And you said it's an ogre, not an oni, right?
Hey, an ogre.
Duh. Sorry, my thing's taking a while to load.
Good.
And is it just? It's just like in the middle of all the doors, right?
The ogres, they are standing. What's that?
So there's one in front of each door.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. There's one in front of each bay door, and then there's the set of double doors on the western side, which you see, and the eastern side there's a single door. Um,
Um, can I cast Unseen Servant?
sure.
And from behind the entrance area, so like I don't show myself.
Okay. So there's four different entry points. Where are you trying to put it at?
Well, it's just an invisible force.
Okay.
It says I can do it 60 feet out, so it's close to whatever door. Just put it to the nearest door and make it open it.
Okay. Can you post that into chat for me? See exactly what it can do.
Yeah. No, sounds okay.
And you check, you can see the exit within sight.
Do I see these doors and stuff as well?
You don't yet. You're still in the sewers, but you can see outside. You see the light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak.
Okay.
Jeez, okay. This takes a lot more.
I would just keep on keeping on. Do I see like more footprints or anything like that?
The footprints still lead out through the tunnel this way. Um, Go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage. Ooh.
Yep.
I think I want to do. I can't see the map right now.
You can't see it? Okay.
Yeah, Dottie passed out, so I jumped onto the phone.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay.
Hold on, I'm pressing the.
So you're currently right over here.
Jeez, okay, it looks like it copied a lot more. Yeah, this copied like my whole spell list. What the fuck?
Weird.
I tried to copy Unseen Servant. It's like, here's your whole spell list.
Is getting close to time. So in the meantime, you other two, Runner and Una, are sitting outside of the office building. Put you guys over there on the map. Can you check you're just about outside? I don't think I ever moved your person.
Oh, so we're outside the weapon shop or the herbalism shop?
The weapon shop.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a good place for us to pause.
You check. I'll move you over here. You're not quite in the area yet, but you are about to be.
Fair enough.
And in the meantime, we can just pick it up here next week, where we'll figure out what's going to happen with the split party.
Is Blackwell still invisible?
He's not. No.
So do I possibly see him yet?
You have not seen him yet. That was
Oh,
what the
yeah.
perception check is for.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll leave it there, and we'll pick it up next week. So.
Hell yeah.
Ready? They'll give me some more time to plan.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for playing, and thanks everyone for watching on the stream. We'll
Woo!
pick it up with this invasion of Krinko's hideout.
We are all gonna
Next week, I
die.
suppose. So
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that?
you, my friend, are
Appreciate
outside
you, dog.
Krinko's hideout.
That's what I thought. Because you said the other gang didn't mess with the sewers.
Correct.
Yeah, we learned that. That was a retcon.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good, man. You had a lot to keep up with, and we kind of went everywhere today.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was
Yeah,
a lot of
it was
extra questions being asked too.
Thank y'all for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
You did an amazing job, like fleshing out the world really well. Like I feel like I got a firm grasp on what's going on and all that. That's a lot.
Perfect. That's all I hope for. Thank you guys. We'll pick this up next week. We clear on the stream.
Yeah, we are about to be. If you guys had a good night, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Come check us out over on YouTube. Come check us out. Instagram. Join the Discord. Come kick it. We would love to have you. We appreciate you being around, hanging out. Thank you so much, guys. Catch you next time.